Hello, and welcome once again to A Word of Hope on Monday of the 33rd week in Ordinary Time. I am Father Jim Marchionda coming to you from my music studio here in Chicago. We have St. Luke's Gospel today. St. Luke was the evangelist who was the author of the compassionate gospel. The stories are so full of compassion in the Gospel of St. Luke. And today is the story of the man who was blind, heard commotion of Jesus walking by, and he asks what's going on, and they say, Jesus of Nazareth. And he starts calling out, even in his blindness, Jesus, Son of David, have pity on me. They try to shush him, and he calls out all the louder, thank God for the cry of the poor, not giving up. And Jesus hears him, and he stops. And he orders that he be brought to him. And they say quickly to the man, Jesus is calling for you. So he gets over to Jesus, and Jesus asks, what do you want me to do for you? And he said, Lord, I want to see. And he says, have your sight. Your faith has saved you. What strikes me about this is not just the miracle story, but it's the compassion in St. Luke's Gospel of how Jesus interrupts his plans, his walking, his journey, his intentions to meet the needs of somebody else. It wasn't just the man's persistence and the man's assertion of himself into the situation, but Jesus' willingness to pause, Jesus' willingness to take a step back and address someone else's needs. My friends, that's what you and I are called to participate in. As I said yesterday, here we are at the end of the liturgical year. The urgency is great that the gift of faith given us mean that we participate with God in doing what we can. Today, Jesus gives us the example to go out of our way, to interrupt our own things that we're doing and think are so important, to be willing to pause in our own busy lives and make sure that we hear the cry of the poor. And in today's world, as you know, that cry is all around us. Open our ears, open our eyes, and let's do our part to hear their cry and to make the difference we need to make. God bless you.